Hey folks, this is Nod and we are mucking around in X-Plane. Today I want to talk to you guys about hypoxia, which is basically when you go higher in the altitude, you get less and less air, there's less and less oxygen, less and less pressure, and this does horrible things to your brain and you end up blacking out, passing out, and then bad things happen from there on out. So, this is a bit of an issue with gliding, of course, because just about all gliders are not pressurized, and a lot of guys run with oxygen. You see like Bruno, for example, you see his videos, he's always got an oxygen mask on, he's got one of those tubes coming from his nose, and you know, he's breathing oxygen because he's, you know, he can be up at like 17,000 feet sometimes, and yeah, not a lot of air up there. You really, I forget exactly what altitude, I think it's 12,500 or something. You're supposed to really start considering where you should be using oxygen. Don't quote me on that, I don't know exactly, but yeah, once you get up there a little high, you need some sort of O2 system, otherwise you will black out and die horribly. Okay, in X-Plane, you may have noticed, if you go into settings, there's an option here, simulate blackout, redout, and hypoxia effects. And if you turn this on, which I have it on right now, you turn this thing on right now, it'll simulate hypoxia for you, with all the wonderful sort of horrible things it can do, horrific things it can do to you. So now the problem is if we're in a glider and we go above, like, you know, that usually starts happening around 13,000 feet. You'll notice, well, I'll show you in a few minutes what happens, and well, bad things start to happen. So what's to be done in X-Plane? I believe there is one glider available for X-Plane right now that does actually have an oxygen system on board. I think that's the Antares 20E, the Payware one. That actually has a built-in oxygen system which works, and it's got a little oxygen bottle next to the pilot there that you can turn on and off. However, most gliders, including the ASK-21, which I'm about to fly, they do not have an oxygen system. So what's to be done? Well, you can go download and install this little Lua Script, Portable Oxygen for GA aircraft. And what this basically does is it adds oxygen to your simulator, and it simulates you know, an oxygen, portable oxygen. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. My plugins, let's see, fly with lure, macros, portable oxygen. Here it is. It pops up this little window for you here, and you can turn on the oxygen, turn it off. Okay, I'm going to set it up so I don't want one mask, because this is actually, it is a double seater. I guess I should put two just in case I decide to bring a passenger. The number one thing I will say about this add-on is you have to give yourself oxygen. You have to fill up your oxygen bottle before you take off. Once you take off, you cannot do this. So if you're at 12,500 feet and you're thinking, I'm going up, I need to turn on my oxygen, and you've forgotten to fill up your OT tank, you are out of luck. It's not going to work. You're going to have to come down and land, and then fill up your oxygen bottle, and then you can go fly. It's evil developers who ever made this. I think it's actually kind of hilarious, but yes, you must fill that, just like in real life, you must fill your oxygen bottle before you go fly. So anyway, I'm not going to turn this on right now because I'm only at like 5,000 feet here. So let's just take off, and I'll give a quick demo of it, and we won't make this video too long. So, alright, this thermal feels really good. Some nice progress now. About 11,000. Alright, about another 1,000 feet, and I should really think about putting oxygen on. But I'm not going to. I'm going to actually see if we can get hypoxic here. We'll see the effects. Okay, we're above 12,500, so I should start to see some hypoxic effects soon. I'm going to keep going up. Yeah, I'm having a tough time staying in this thermal, but I'm going to stick with it. So, alright, we're coming up on 13,000 now. This is when things should start to get a bit dicey. Still no O2. We're just breathing the rarefied air up here. struggling with this thermal right now, though. Tempted to go get another one, but right, there's 13,000. That's enough to get us in trouble. Is it just me, or is it getting darker out? I can't tell. So usually your instruments are the first thing you really start to notice. It's like your instrument panel starts to get dark. And you realize the clouds aren't quite as white and fluffy as they used to be. Now bear in mind this is simulator stuff here now. I'm not an instructor or a real pilot or anything like that, so yeah, don't use anything I'm saying as in a real aircraft, because yes, you should consult a proper instructor for this sort of thing. But as far as hanging out in X-Plane though, this is some things you could expect. Alright. Seem to be losing my thermal here. Come on. Need to fly north a little bit more. Let's try that. Alright, 13,500, going up. Yeah, it's getting a bit murky out, isn't it? I think so. It's getting a bit dull. Dulling my senses is what it's simulating here. Oxygen's deprived brain I've got going on here. It's not really bad yet, no. It's a sort of like... The thing is, it happens really slowly, which is, I think, what happens in real life, is you just don't even notice it, and next thing you know, you're in trouble. Almost to 14,000. Can't seem to maintain a full 360 degrees in lift in this thermal anymore, though. As hard as I'm trying. Alright, there's 14,000. Very good. Yeah, it's markedly darker out there, isn't it? Look at the whites on XC Soar compared to the whites on the clouds. There's quite a difference there, isn't there? Alright, we're going higher. Let's see if we can really get ourselves into trouble here. Then we shall turn on the O2 system, and hopefully that will save us. Because passing out in the glider is not a good thing. Especially if you're the one flying it. Okay, 14,000, coming up on 14,500. Alright, yeah, now, oh boy, okay, see, it's getting really dark now. Yeah, this is no joke, we are in trouble. Alright, I think it's about time I level out here. And go into my cruise here. Oh, okay, it's completely black. Okay, that's not good. So we can turn on our oxygen system. Look at that. Boing! Immediately, we're okay. The O2 is running. Very nice. That has saved us. So that really happens pretty fast, doesn't it? So you turn it off again. Probably gonna take a couple of seconds here. What are we at? We're at dropped a bit. Okay. Yeah, 15,600. That's not where you want to be without O2. Yeah, look how fast it's getting dark again. So yeah, this is a great little mod, and it will use up the oxygen. You don't have unlimited oxygen on board too, which is kind of fun. So if you're planning a really big, long trip, you've got to like think about how long your O2 is going to last and stuff like that. So it kind of makes it a bit of an adventure. Okay, let's turn it back on before we black out. There we go. Yeah, this is a brilliant little one. I mean, go on the X-Plane ORG and download this, and you can fly as high as you want. No worries. Well, I don't know. Actually, I haven't tested this to see how high you really can go, but I assume you can't go up into space with it. But certainly, it's perfect with gliders, or if you do, you know, some general aviation flying or whatever, and you try to fly over the Rockies or something, or the Andes or whatnot. yeah, go get this mod. It's really good. Just as I said, do not forget to fill your bottle before you take off. Otherwise, this just won't work. You'll get up here and it's like, oh, there's no air in my tank. Alrighty, well, that's all this video was about. Should we get this? If you're going to do some thermaling up high, or if you're going to go ridge soaring in like some really high mountain somewhere, this is the mod for you, the add-on. So, alright, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to leave some comments, I would love to hear from you. Take care.